art of confusion. Confusion. Imagine this, you see black people. When you speak bad of something they have faith in, it can go two ways. If you insult them, they'll insult you back. If you hit them, they'll hit you back. You see, when a black person is religious, you can't speak bad of their religion. You can't speak bad of their faith. But get this. Humanity is in a trying time, a time of trials, where religion should have stepped up and shown its healing miracle. Because before this trying time came, religion was able to heal many things. Leprosy, even leg extensions, everything. All of a sudden, they're all waiting on signs. What does this prove? Does this prove that God doesn't exist? Does this prove that? Or does this prove that the religions or the churches or the mosques or the things don't actually follow what God says? Which one is it? What does it prove? Because get this. Let's take the religion of Christianity, for example. Christianity. Yeah. In Christianity, we have a character called Aaron. So in Christianity, there's a character called Aaron. And he's the brother of a character called Moses. These two characters are also mentioned in the Quran. Yeah? But you see, Aaron, he's a special person. Why? Because he was the first of a group of people. A group of people. And these group of people were the first called Hebrew Levite High Priests. Hebrew Levite High Priests. They were language designers. They were medicine men. They were potion men. They were healers. So in other words, it means at one stage, religion also held the answers to science. That religion and science were not two separate entities. That religion was science. Because only a Hebrew Levite high priest, the holiest of the holy, yes, the holiest of the holy, the only one allowed in the Ark of the Tabernacle in the Bible. These people were healers. But the Bible doesn't tell you that they were magical healers, like they did woo and it came. The Bible tells you they mixed herbs. They took this and they took that. They burned incense and they realized that some of the incense they burned were muscle relaxants, stress relievers, this, that. They used nature. So your preacher wasn't just a talker and wasn't just someone who lied to you and shouted at you. No, your preacher was a scientist, someone who in their spare time was a botanist. A botanist is someone who works in a botanical garden. A botanical garden is a garden full of many herbs for healing. For a Hebrew Levite high priest to be able to heal you, they had to understand that which you were created with. They had to understand nature. Today your preachers, they read the Bible to you. They never tell you about nature. They never teach you. They see you come to church, you're fat, and they pray for you. But Aaron would have given you something, a timetable, an exercise, foods to eat, foods not to eat, herbs to drink, herbs to eat. You see what I mean? So get this. At what stage did the duties? Earlier on, I was watching the film Da Vinci's Code. We are at the stage where all the popes are in the room, governing, chatting shit.
Present in this age, the mold of his age.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Now, churches are more bothered. Your priests, they're more bothered with politics and their portion, because politics is about the division of the nation's wealth. That's what people fail to understand. When you are in politics, it means you sit at the table of congressional people, because it's men and women, so I'm not going to say congressional men. Congressional people, men and women, who have access to everything the nation provides, including the taxes collected, including the mineral reserves of the nation, the mineral wealth of the nation. Everything. When you become a politician, you sit at the table who see the big power, and you get given a portion of that power. Now, what you do with it now depends on the sort of character that you are. And that's what being a politician is about. So the church is trying to sit on the table. Instead of concentrating. And at this time, listen, at this time, where, listen, it could have been a situation where the church had a scientific body separate from the scientific world, who do exactly what the Bible says do, nature. And right now, the church could have been stood on its 2 feet saying, yes, you're doing your chemicals. Yes, but we're following nature's ways as the Bible orders. And we believe that nature's chemicals, for example, Madagascar's chemicals, which is natural. We believe they may work. And due to that, we believe that people can go to church with these measures in place, because our scientific bodies, which are also recognized and build the foundation of the law, as the law is built upon the Bible, gives way for this. But no, the church neglected the healing of humanity and started following the roots of all evil, money. And whilst all this shit is going on, all the church does is get confused. Some say, we should open the churches. Some say, you shouldn't. But you realize, those saying you shouldn't, they have close ties with the government. Those say you should, they have no ties with the government. In fact, they have ties with the opposition. So you find out that the people are being used as dominoes. They're using the churches to sway opinion. They're using the church's support to sway opinion. The leaders of the church are using the church as a leverage to sit at the table of congressional people, instead of concentrating on that which Aaron, the high priest, did.
That's a bremini, my dear. Entina mami prepe janu, minti mi fama de pebi suni agora. Yeah, to we yakoka ni dabre oshe. Odona fani sisi prebo, sumana obe usenyi na ye kro. A baby be one and penny for say. Ye chidi sensentino, odomi wasem de be ma wo. Is your muna touch and I saw domi my wouldn't know. Odoko adin yamana burusun sinu wouldn't know.